artist is Miss Coon, and it's day 2 of our Andy Warhol soup can artwork. So last week we drew and outlined our soup cans, and we came up with whose soup it was. So you might have written Campbell's or your name. I wrote Coon's, and then you wrote the type of soup at the bottom, jelly bean soup. Our I can statement was I can create 4 cylinders, and that's a 3D form. We folded our paper into a grid with 4 quadrants and created 4 soup cans. And today we're going to work on adding color. When it's finished today, it's going to look a little bit like this. Yours doesn't have to be on black paper. You can choose your color of construction paper that you want to work on. When we're getting our supplies ready today, you need your drawing from last week, crayons, scissors, glue, and you can use a glue stick or a glue bottle, and then some kind of colored paper. Now, if you don't have colored paper, you can color your own sheet. Just take a white sheet and color, or you can use construction paper. Okay, just a quick review. The artist that we talked about last week was Andy Warhol. He's a pop artist who used items from pop culture to create art. It was usually things that were popular, and he used bright pops of color. So if you look at this collection of paintings of Campbell's soup cans, you can see that he used lots of different pops of color when creating his soup cans, and that's the same thing that we're going to do when we add color to our drawings. Okay, if I look closely at his art, he typically uses one color for the lid, something for the background of the top half, the background of the bottom half, and something different for the letters if you've got bubble letters that you can color in. So when you're coloring, I want you to choose at least 4 different colors for one can of soup. So I'm going to pick a red violet, a yellow, red orange, and maybe this beautiful. And so when I add my colors, I'm going to do my best work. I do want it to be neat, and I'm going to color in the top half of my can. Using crayon, and then I'll color the background behind the name of who made the soup. So yours might say Campbell's, but it also might have your name or someone else's. The circular logo that's in the center. And then the background color that's behind it. Now, if I press down really hard with a dark color, I might lose some of my letters. So I'm not going to press super dark so that I can still read my jelly bean. I drew bubble letters, so I'm going to go around my bubble letters. And you might have those and you might not. It's just up to your particular picture. I'm coloring this section in, making sure to go between my letters, coloring as neatly as I can. Do not rush and do your best work. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 colors for this can, and I still have these letters left to do. So one thing that you could do is you could pull one of those colors back down. So I'm going to use the color for my lid to fill in my bubble letters. And then I want all of my cans to look different, kind of like he used different color schemes for all of these different cans. So I'm going to use different colors for each can, and I'm going to speed that up so that you don't have to watch me do that so slowly. After you've colored in all of your soup cans with different color schemes, and they're all a little bit different, you don't have to worry about the background because this paper is getting cut out. So you're going to take your scissors. sorry, and you're going to cut around your cylinders. These are left-handed scissors, and I'm not left-handed. I need to switch. So you're going to cut around your cylinder shape and cut all 4 cylinders out, trying to keep the can one whole piece without cutting the lid off or cutting the bottom of it off, and have 4 pieces. Okay, so I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to watch me cut them so slowly. Okay, now that you have all 4 of your cylinder soup cans cut out, you're going to find your colored piece of paper. Remember, it could be any color that you wanted. Mine's going to be black, but you could use any color that you have. And I'm going to glue my soup cans onto my black paper. You could use a glue bottle or a glue stick, whichever one you have available. I like a glue bottle, so I'm going to open it up, and if you don't hear anything any air coming out, you can sort of scratch the top, and usually there's a little dried up piece that will come off. You need just a dot, not a lot. So I'm just going to do a few dots of glue because it doesn't need to be everywhere, and I don't want it squishing out on the sides. I'm going to press it down, glue my next one, just a dot, not a lot. I'm not putting very much glue on it, and pressing it down. Again, dots of glue, not a lot. Press it down, and dots of glue. And now I have my 4 cylinders of Andy Warhol inspired soup can art all glued down on one piece of paper, and it's ready to display. I can't wait to see what you create. Remember, you can share photos of the art that you've created on Instagram at Coon Art Room, or you can email them to me at amkuhn@auburnschools.org. I cannot wait to see what you made, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye!